What should I do next after finishing my college or my training or my course? This is the question that most of the people or most of the students who have finished a college training institute, they normally ask. Yeah, what now next? Because now, from their next is to face the real life. That is the question that most of the people got stuck, and some of them they don't get the real answer about this one. Here I have few tips on how you can do next after this one, so that you don't find yourself amazed, or you find that you've wasted a lot of time, and before you realize what to do, an year or so you have wasted an year or so. Yeah, and you find that the time you have wasted to recover it, it's a challenge. Know that the world that we are right now, that job markets have become limited. Yeah, that is something that you are supposed to know. And you have to ensure that there are those people who are luckily that they finish up and immediately they got a job. But in this case, according to the real life that is going on, might finish up a college or university, you go outside, you hustle with other activities which you have not, maybe not outside the career that you have been doing, so that you come and raise your career later. Now, what should you do next? Number one, first, forget about your friends who have been you have been together all through the training season. Why am I saying this? Because you find that there are those people still hang up with their friends all through. You call your friends, maybe your friends have gone and maybe their parents have supported them. You waste your time calling them. Yeah. Now, forget about your friends and focus with your life alone. Realize that now this is my life. I have to focus alone. I'm not saying you delete the numbers, but now completely focus with your life. I know there are those activities you have been doing together. Yeah. And you find that you have been supporting each other either in training or so. But now focus uh, on your life alone. Yeah, so that you should not waste a lot of time hanging around them. Number two is to review your career. You have done a certain course, review your career. See how maybe you can implement this career into the field, into the day activities, because that is where the task is. The task is not in the classroom or in the trainings institute. The task is to change that career into money, into daily activity, into the job. Now, review your career and see whether is this what I wanted to do. Because there are those people who come or they finish up a course, maybe it takes 2 or 3 years, and later realize that this is not the course I wanted. Maybe at the end of the time or the course is when you realize that this even course I choose, it's just a name. It doesn't have market. So you should review your career and see whether it will help you. Another thing, know what you want. If you don't know what you want after finishing college or university or any institute, it will be difficult for you. There are those people who want to be employed fully. Yeah. Then you have task in searching job. Nowadays, seeking job or searching job, it's a job like any other. So you find that know what you want. Do you want to start a business? Do you want to start a job? Yeah. And with that, with the help of their parent or with the help of your guardian, it will be easy for you to analyze how it is. You can, if you have the parents who are potential, you can refer them, and maybe you can ask for the support, either for the career that you've been doing, they can fully support you or your career. If you don't have, then you can see what next, and then know what you want. If you have to search for money to raise your career, there are those careers that you can do. For example, hairdressing on all those, yeah. Maybe I've done a driving course, maybe you have done a certain course. You can search another jobs, and then you get money to raise your career, you raise your course. Yeah, it depends on how you weigh it or you take it. So know what you want. Another thing is know your potential. Am I capable of doing this thing that I've been doing? And also, you look for a way that you can do that thing practically. You find that most of the time, the practical thing that you do in the classes or in the training institute, they are not enough. So you have to know your potential. Am I capable? For example, you are a plant operator. You want to know, am I capable of operating this machine? Know your potential. How is my potential in this? Yeah. Am I fully, have I got the course fully? Yeah. If you don't know your potential, then you can go back to the training institute or training area and maybe review it, or maybe redone it or do it again. So know your potential and your weaknesses. It will help you a lot. Avoiding hang around with especially to the parents house. I know this because of maybe the background or whatever. Most of the people, you find that after finishing college or university, you go back to the parents house or to the parents and live with them there. No, it's not bad, but when it reaches 6 months or so, you start being a burden to these parents. uh, it's good or advisable if uh, if you're finished up for you can just go and hustle for another job opportunity. You might find that the job that you have been doing or the course that you've been training for, you might not get the job immediately, but you can go outside, maybe hustle another job activities, or maybe hustle another work, and then you find yourself at least on a daily basis you are doing something, rather than finishing and going back to the parents. They will receive you fully. They will they celebrate you after graduation. But from there, you will start to be a burden onto them. Yeah. So after then, not all of them will celebrate after, because you find that that's where they start to realize how capable are you, how how what is your potential now. Yeah. There are those people who go back to their parents and they have no way to think about beyond there. So it's advisable to go home if there is no any other way. But after there, can you do something? Yes. Yeah, besides the course that you've been training. And then from there, this thing will help you to improve your career, and you might meet your career there at work or maybe in a certain area. So see you in the next.